The sky is the limit when it comes to helicopters, but so are the accidents if mistakes are committed mid-air. We recommend fully strapping in, because these clips will shake the passengers and you to your core. Let's begin. This crash in Colombia is the definition of getting stuck between a rock and a hard place. This is one of those maneuvers that you save for Microsoft Simulator. Captain Sully is not alone in performing miracles on the Hudson. This pilot made it out unscathed when a spin took his aircraft's control. That pilot is the type of driver who parks next to your car in a vastly empty lot. This looks like a GTA mission mixed with Final Destination. Many fail to realize these protrusions. They're not for aesthetic, but rather survival. Black Hawk down? Nah, just mildly limping. The new aviation landscaping service is all about efficiency. If only he could land on water. The moments where airmen go home and hug their family tight. A helicopter hit a bit of a snag, quite literally, while battling forest fires in Chile. The fortunate captain was the only occupant, and he was in good condition. Some say miracles are bogus, but you better believe in them now. It was transporting a heart for a transplant in a Californian hospital. The universe, however, didn't want the donee to get it. Either there's something wrong, or it's a scheduled beach day for these Marines. Could somebody tell him that going around would be easier? According to the fire department crew, their power suddenly went out. Luckily, they were fine enough to walk it off. Imagine all of those drivers explaining to their boss why they're 5 minutes late. If you're the man in that white car, I suggest calling in sick for work. Here's the emergency landing from another angle. No, AI did not make this video and mess it up. This happens when the camera's frame rate matches the blade's RPM. Oh, it's summer all right, and the rivers have dried up. I think I'll stick to a barber cutting my hair over those blades. How to get $80 million to your name in 5 seconds. He had difficulty telling his wife why his hobby was so expensive. And now he's gotta explain this too? It's crew change day for the offshore oil rig, when suddenly… In my humble opinion, I believe getting shepherd dogs is easier. KTLA News sure knows how to get their views. There are those turns that you take that ultimately alter your course in life. For this trucker, it was going left in that corner. In engine failure training, all pilots are friends with auto rotation.
There you go. And just fly, just like you're doing, man. Beautiful. You picked your spot. Now you're gonna fight to get there. Wait for it. There you go. Nice. See how you milked that sucker in? Yeah.
He had the right idea, but I'd choose to move faster. Their captain was such a pro, even with an LTE, the landing was smoother than Ryanair. Downed Seahawks weigh 15,000 pounds, but they won't burden a king stallion. Ah, Hawaii's beauty. Nothing can put that down, right? With auto rotation and a dash of luck, they continued their sightseeing, albeit on land. They give professional driver's licenses to just about anyone these days. If he can do it with a cone, what's stopping you from flicking that like button? Go ahead and do it now. Isn't it tough to hit the hole when your Hummers are swinging? The bird that you'd never want to find on your roof. trust in an air ambulance when a life is on the line. Well, unless before it cuts that line. Only trained professionals can redeem themselves after this. Any landing that you can walk away from is a good landing. This rescue diver's like, no thanks, I'd rather swim him back to shore. Why wear shoes? If there's a chance you could bail out, right? Let's hope that that patch is true. The beach. The perfect place for tans, sandcastles, and apparently black eyes. Never thought I'd see something more effective than the Iron Dome defense. Hollywood seems to have more drunk pilots than good actors recently. When choppers have an existential crisis, thinking that they're fish. The shortest recorded flight in aviation history. This pilot single-handedly proved that choppers can, in fact, nosedive. He did his best to land at 3,700 meters, although I think he forgot something.
Еще потерял шасси. Передняя стойка отвалилась.
The Hungarian Air Force gave everyone a heart attack with their maneuvers on its 2021 Foundation Day. A staircase wasn't part of the budget. I think we just found a way to create our own tornadoes. What a pretentious gardener! Does the hedge trimmer really have to be that big? When you hire someone who's a red flag. Their celebration of Christmas offset the efforts of 1,000 people who switched to paper straws. Is there Red Bull in those boxes? Because it really gave them wings. Its pitch was stuck full up, so they idled the engines to droop the rotors and stop ascending. The flight back to land turned into a long game of seesaw. Two UH-60s were landing near the Snowbird ski resort when a rotor blade from the first detached and hit the second.
Oh, that one just crashed. Holy it just crashed.
CH-53 Sea Stallions do not land in a sandstorm. They are the sandstorm. Did you know that rescue teams are the real-life Mission Impossible? They're not always 100% successful, though. This pilot overrode the governor in turbulence. He also lifted the collective instead of lowering it. Luckily, he made some good decisions to see another day. A tight squeeze? He said, "Hold my beer." Bird strikes are so yesterday. Let's welcome the age of drones. Now, you might be asking, why the flotation gear when they're on land? Well, that's because the safety system malfunctioned and made extra precautions. Does this count as a wheelie? Asking for a friend. Allianz Arena in Munich is spending big euros with their snowblower. From that day on, he was formally known as Corporal Ladders. Well, he's in a hurry to get home. Note to self: bring extra underwear for the next flight. We may not know when that is, but in the meantime, continue watching through the boxes on screen. Subscribe, and check out Binge Watch for a wider selection of awesome videos. We'll see you there.